Welcome out to Cardinal Stadium, where Louisville gets an all-important first win. Probably not the prettiest and most exciting wins, with the Cardinals defeating FCS foe in Eastern Kentucky here, 30-3. Could have been and should have been a little bit bigger than that. Really should have been 37-3. But there was a 95-yard reception by Amari Huggins-Bruce. Kind of had his coming out party tonight for some good things, and then a little bit of a bad thing where he goes 95 yards and decides to drop the ball right before he's crossing the goal line. Takes a sure touchdown away from Louisville. But totally overall, offensively, you expected to see the Cardinals get a lot better, especially against a much inferior opponent than Louisville faced last week in Atlanta against Ole Miss. And you saw it at times, but the Cardinals with only 2 offensive series that went for more than 36 yards. So that's a concern. Really points out that there wasn't much consistency. And you seemed like you were waiting for something big to happen all night long, and it really just didn't. Malik Cunningham finishes with 277 yards in a touchdown throw. I liked what we saw a little bit in the running game. It still wasn't to the strength. The offensive line still could probably open up some more holes. But Justin Mitchell ran for 90 yards on 16 carries. Probably a couple more carries could have got him to that century mark. But still, even after the game, Scott Satterfield basically, when he's talking about the offense, basically said, we know we got to get better, and we're going to continue to work on it. And even though they win 30-3, ended up with over 400 yards in total offense, this is clearly an offense that still has some question marks to answer on the offensive line. Maybe they got a few answers at wide receiver tonight with Huggins-Bruce coming out as well. Braden Smith, a nice punt return. He looks like he's going to continue to be a playmaker. But Louisville's offense certainly a work in progress, even as they pick up their first win tonight against Eastern Kentucky. Things get a little bit more difficult coming up on Friday night here at Cardinal Stadium with UCF coming into town.